is so attractive. I want to ask for his number. I'm scared. I'm going to do it. No. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah.
I was going to ask for your number.
Nah, man, I'd never date a black girl.
Oh.
So, see you later, yeah?
Yo, what was worse? The fact that he rejected her because she was black? Or the fact that he said, see you later, yeah? Dang. Welcome to the Full Motion Podcast, brought to you by Full Motion Music Group at www.fullmotionmusicgroup.com. The only artist development company that sits down with you to build your brand, create your Wikipedia page, launch your Google Knowledge panel, design your artist website, and guarantees income from your first project together. As an independent artist, doing everything alone is very tough. So log on, connect with the A&R professional, and take your career to the level it deserves. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome back to the Full Motion Podcast, powered by Full Motion Music Group. We talk culture, business, and the real news that moves the world. Let's get into what's making headlines this week. Now, more than 24 states and Washington, D.C. have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration over the possible loss of SNAP food benefits during the shutdown. Over 42 million Americans could lose food aid when funding stops on November 1st. The lawsuit accuses the administration of neglecting federal responsibility during the national crisis. Now, speaking of national crisis, I heard this lady on TikTok threatening to eat white people. Listen to this.
I just wanted to come real fast just to make this video, just to make something very, very clear to the white man. Black Americans do not care about your government shutdown, and Black Americans do not care about you taking away our EBT and our government assistance, because Black Americans never depended on the American government to take care of us and feed us, because we never could. We were never able to depend on the government, in spite of what you may say and what you may try to force us to believe. So you can sit back and you can mock, you can laugh, and you can think that you're about to starve us to death. But I'm here to let you know that we are going to eat regardless, even if we have to hunt you animals down and roast and eat you. The delectable crackers and cheese. We will make it happen if we have to. Trust and believe me. And if it takes this government shutdown for Black people to finally come from under the government and understand that we don't need to be paying our taxes into this government, what we really need to be doing is taking care of one another, buying land and growing our own food and building our own nation. If this government shutdown and starvation is what it's going to take, then let the party begin. It's Black power, baby, and we rise.
Damn. Shorty said she is on a cheese and cracker diet. Moving right along. House Speaker Mike Johnson says the White House tried to find money for SNAP, but somehow found $40 billion for Argentina. Senate Leader Chuck Schumer fired back, calling him a liar. Both sides keep pointing the finger while millions of Americans wait for answers. Meanwhile, some people online say they're ready to take matters into their own hand. There's a viral clip on TikTok showing SNAP recipients threatening to loot grocery stores if the benefits are cut off. Now, I found a clip on Instagram. It has over 1 million views. Listen to what this chick is saying, man. I mean, I don't know what we coming to, bro. Listen to this.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke as bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit, swipe my link card, as soon as that bitch say ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff. And please follow me to that motherfucking car if you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch. You ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you.
Police say they are monitoring social media but haven't confirmed any organized plans. The frustration is real for families across the country. And while the U.S. fights over food funding, there's another country showing how to take care of its people. France just became the first country in the world to require supermarkets to donate unsold but edible food instead of throwing it away. The stores must partner with charities, and the law bans bleaching or spoiling food. The change has already boosted food bank supplies across the nation. And that is what leadership looks like: feeding the people, not fighting them. Now, layoffs, they keep stacking up across the U.S. UPS cut 48,000 jobs, Amazon 30,000, Intel 24,000, Nestle 16,000. The analysts call it the weakest labor market in 5 years. Automation and slowed spending are driving the cuts. And while jobs are disappearing, the AI world is cashing in big. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, is preparing for a $1 trillion IPO. They're looking to raise $60 billion backed by Microsoft, SoftBank, and Abu Dhabi's MGX. CEO Sam Altman says the move will help the company grow faster and balance control away from Microsoft. Now, from mass layoffs to trillion-dollar valuations, that's a wild, wild contrast. For the first time since 1990, no rap songs are in the Billboard Hot 100 Top 40. Wow. Country, Latin, and Afro beats are dominating streaming platforms. Some call it a reset moment for hip-hop, others call it a wake-up for the culture. Damn. And in sad entertainment news, we lost another familiar face from the Fresh Prince era. Floyd Roger Myers Jr., known for his roles in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and The Jacksons, and American Dream, has died at 42. Family members say it was a heart attack. A GoFundMe has been launched to help cover funeral expenses. He leaves behind 4 children. Damn. Condolences to his family and everyone who grew up watching him. Moving along, a Florida mother delivered a 13-pound, 15-ounce baby. That's 13 pounds, 15-ounce baby, nearly double the average newborn size. Doctors are calling it a miracle birth. Both the mother and the baby are healthy. That baby came out ready for first grade. Now, in South Korea, doing nothing has officially become a sport. They hold a space out competition. That's what it's called. It's called spacing out, where participants sit perfectly still for 90 minutes. The goal is to reset the mind and slow down in an overworked society. Now, in the U.S., what if we space out? What would we be called? You know what I'm saying? That might have been the healthiest competition I've heard in a long time, bro. But in the U.S., they don't let us space out. They let us stay up all night and work, and then work spaced out when we really need to, you know what I'm saying, meditate and reset. So I guess South Korea is up to something, man. Now, Japanese scientists have developed a technique that can erase unwanted or traumatic memories in lab mice. By targeting the brain's memory reconsolidation process, they found a way to weaken or delete specific memories without harming others. It could help treat PTSD and anxiety in the future, though human testing is still years away. Now, while Japan works on erasing memories, the U.S. seems focused on repeating history. President Donald Trump has ordered the U.S. military to resume nuclear weapon testing, ending a 33-year moratorium. He says the move is to match Russia and China. Now, experts warn it could reignite a global arms race. I mean, if they testing their nuclear weapons out, I think we should test ours out too. You know what I'm saying? We can't have it sitting, just getting dusted. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think, what do you guys think? Should we, you know what I'm saying? Should we test our nuclear weapons or should we just relax? Let me know what you think, man. And of course, that announcement sparked even more viral misinformation. Now, there's another viral post claiming that Trump passed a new child support law, changing who can claim dependents on taxes. Now, fact checkers confirmed that no such law exists. So this person said, if you put your child on child support, you can't claim that child on your taxes now. It's the person who is paying child support. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, why wouldn't he be able if he's paying child support? You know what I'm saying? But it's fake. You know what I'm saying? So while social media spreads rumors, some real numbers tell a different story. Now, there's a new Census Bureau report shows most Americans on welfare or SNAP already have jobs. Low pay, not unemployment, keeps people dependent on assistance. Now, Puerto Rico ranks the highest at 47%, while Utah and Wyoming are lowest at 6%. So most of the people they're judging for not working are actually clocking in every day. Now, dermatologists say a dirty or a tight hat traps sweat and oil, irritating the scalp and leading to hair loss. So a dirty hat can cause hair loss. Okay? They recommend washing hats at least once a month and using breathable fabrics like cotton. Just throw that dirty ass hat away, bro. Get a new one. It's $20. Okay? Keep your drip clean or risk your edges. Oh, man. McDonald's has started rounding cash totals as the U.S. prepared to phase out pennies by 2026. Yeah, they're not going to be giving out no more pennies in 2026. The Treasury loses about $85 million a year minting the pennies. So digital payments stay exact, only the cash is rounded up. So the pennies officially on borrowed time. Now, authorities in California are searching for Isaiah Jamon Andrews of Kent, Washington. Now, they say he was accidentally released from the Martinez detention facility on October 22nd, and now he's on the run. He was held on murder charges and remains at large. Contra Costa County officials have opened an internal investigation. Yeah, like, how do you accidentally release someone? I don't know. That's a serious mistake, man. Hopefully they bring that man in safe and sound, bro, because we can't have no more murderers walking these streets. But the world's shifting fast from food and jobs to music and money. Stay informed, stay focused, and remember, motion creates opportunity. That was your world news and entertainment rundown. Now let's switch gears. It's time for your artist development tip of the day. All right, it's time for your artist development tip of the day, powered by Full Motion Music Group. Today's focus is on sync licensing, one of the most slept-on income streams in the music industry. If you're an artist grinding for streams and small payouts, you're missing out on checks that can hit your account from films, TV, video games, and ads. We're talking placements that can bring anywhere from a few $100s to six figures, depending on where your track lands. This is where ownership and preparation start paying off. Let's break down how sync licensing works, what kind of money's on the table, and a few companies you probably haven't tried out yet. Now, sync placements can pay one placement that equals months or even a full year of streaming income for an indie artist. It expands your audience far beyond your usual fan base via films, TV ads, etc. It builds long-term value in your catalog, the right usage, the royalties, the exposure, and it diversifies your income. You're not just betting on Spotify plays or merch. Now, the payout ranges, the minimum small licensing deals like digital shorts or social media ads might pay you a few $100 to a few $1,000s. Now, mid-tier, a placement in a national commercial or a major network TV show can pay around $5,000 to $20,000 depending on the usage and the territory. And the maximum big brand campaigns, film placements, global ad campaigns can pay $50,000 to $100,000 for one track, sometimes even more if it becomes a key part of the campaign. Now, the rights, the masters, and the publishing, it must be cleared. Territories and time length matter, and multiple usage can drive recurring income. Now, here's some top sync companies you should know. Syncflies, www.syncflies.com. Now, this is a licensing division focused on film, television, advertising, marketing, communications, and events. This site is great for indie artists aiming for cinematic or visual media placements. So the use case for this site is you pitch music that has a cinematic feel or a strong emotive quality. Next website is the unsignedlibrary.com. Unsignedlibrary.com. Now, this is a UK-based artist-friendly platform connecting independent musicians with brands and seekers. They emphasize fair pricing, transparent licensing, and education. The use case for this is if you're an unsigned artist and want a platform that supports you, offering your tracks and keeping ownership. Another website is Indie Sync Hub, indiesynchub.com. Now, the platform connecting independent musicians with sync opportunities across various media, simplified submissions, and artist-friendly process. Now, the use case is good for artists who want streamlined access. Now, this is how you start and what to prepare. Now, make sure you own and control both masters and publishing rights for your track. Without this, you'll get blocked. Your metadata must be complete and clean. Not your artist, your album, the ISRC, the pro affiliations, and splits. Create a clean version of your track, radio edit, radio friendly, and a shorter version, and the stems if you have the stems as possible. Now pitch tracks with the usage keywords, the mood, the scene type, the genre, so the supervisors can easily find them. Submit consistently, upload to the libraries, update the catalogs, and monitor your briefs. Now, sync licensing isn't just a side gig, it's a power move in your artist career. Now, if you treat it like merch revenue or streaming income, you're missing one of the richest, less saturated income streams in the music right now. Start early, stay consistent, own your rights, and you might land that one placement that changes everything. And that's your artist development tip of the day, sync licensing. If you want the full list of sync companies, tools, and submission templates, sign up with Full Motion Music Group. We'll walk you through how to register, pitch, protect your rights the correct way. And remember, it's not about chasing streams, man. It's about owning your sound and getting paid for every way it moves. Stay consistent, stay professional, and most importantly, stay in motion. Thank you for listening.